Alright guys, I am incredibly close, so I figured I better shut off the Mythic tournament and do a couple streamed games where I'm actually paying attention. I think everybody's watching the tournament, so everybody's a little bit distracted. So it could be a good time to be pushing right now if you can handle both and not be distracted. I've paused the tournament, however, maybe that could be bad luck. I had it playing before, but I don't need that in the background while we play. So, yeah, let's get into it. Do it a giant. I love that game mode. I don't know about this guy, though. Whenever he attacks, flip 2 coins. If both are heads, he gains double strike until end of turn. If both are tails, he has menace until end of turn. So it's like, what, 25% chance or something? Less than that? I don't know. Math's hard. Dun da da da. We're playing the Wizard's Hot New Whip again. It might get changed to Chandra's new ride or something when it transfers out. Hello, Alberto. I have a couple friends named Alberto. I'm gonna assume that you're super duper Spanish or Italian. And we're on the play, which we normally win with. Let's see how we do. Facing up against blue, which could be ideal. If we get our Steam-Kin up to 4. Okay, less than ideal, but we're gonna deal with this accordingly. I would like to Chainwhirl with 2 hits in, and we're forced to lightning, which is a bummer. We could risk light up the stage. I think we're going to risk it for the biscuit. Throwing out an additional biscuit here. Putting our tank out. Ending turn. He only has access to 4, which won't get him much, I don't think. A Jade Light Ranger, who I hope draws him 2 lands. Come on. No, it's a Krasis, which he's greedy and he keeps. I'm gonna plug my mouse back into its adapter here. We have the land, which is really nice. And we can double blast, which brings our tank up to speed. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of his Incubation Druid as well. Boom! So we see the absolute destruction of the Mizzium Tank here. I'm not seeing it in any other decks right now. I'm not playing against it. But the Mizzium Tank Steam-Kin combo, I think, is really powerful against these counter decks and what have you, because they're going to counter your spell, but it's still triggering both your Mizzium Tank and the Steam-Kin, which is incredible. So as close as we've ever been. Whew. Heart's going a little bit. I know this is a lot easier for others, so it should be easy for me. I'm a pretty keen individual. Hoping to get lucky with a nice matchup here. It's not a bad hand. We have two potentially into our light of the stage if we need. It's a red Boros deck. Interesting. The Raptor Hatchling's actually not a bad play, I don't think. Hopefully there's no removal on my Steam-Kin. Playing another Raptor. He's getting his first damage in. I'm going to light up the stage to try to stay on land draw. He must have a shock. Oof, that's brutal, you guys. No land. He wants us to kill a raptor. Maybe I should not have put my Steam-Kin in combat. Oh, wow. That's almost a good thing. I can easily just zap that out. I'm going to take this Legionnaire out though instead. Quite cool. Hopefully he can't take it up another tick here. Nice. Probably want him to game there. Oh, he's got trample. Oops. So we screwed the pooch here for sure. Something about that land draw that we can't escape. We'll play it out. We're this close. We may as well. We can potentially Wizard Lightning. Oh, that's it. It's got Trample. Okay. One step forward, one step back. 2 steps forward this time, though. Lake Drain, 87. Only 2 lands in the hand. And no draw. But we do have our Mizzium Tank. I was getting land flooded this morning. That's perfect. We do draw land. That's gravy. So I got our 3rd land. That's basically all we need to ever worry about. It's cool to have 4. You can double cast sometimes. Baiting a cast down or something. I don't want to throw my Steam-Kin out immediately. However, we should have. 3, 4. He could go to 5. We can't allow that. Sadly. That's a good target for lightning strikes. It has lifelink and it's a mana creature, so that's a must remove. Paying 2 life this time. He wants a 4-drop. No lifelink here, though. So we're playing our Steam-Kin into our Pyromancer. That we're just going to send home because we don't care about those. Keeping blockers. Oh, nice. Seeing a -3. No blocks. Oh, that's cool. Getting rid of the adult Vraska. Just sneaking that extra damage in. Wizard Lightning. Light up the stage would be ideal. So whenever a creature dies, we lose 1 life. He doesn't want to attack. This is going to absolutely ruin his game. We're going straight up top with it. And we get our light up the stage out. And we drop an additional land. We're sitting quite pretty at this point, as long as we don't see some wild growth walkers. I shouldn't even say it. We see a hired poisoner, secondary hired poisoner. How did you get this high with this deck, friend? Just going up top with it. No attacks. Getting extremely close. I'm not overall worried about it, and if I pull a haste creature, which I don't, it's a fucking land. Come on. Oh my god. No attacks. That absolutely destroys us. Again, if we draw a haste creature, it might be the difference. We did. Say good game like we won. You can do 7 damage this turn. Only doing 5. So close. Flooded out though. So it's taking 3 damage here. Down to our last pull. Oh, that's that. Son of a bitch. Only 2 lands again, but it's one of those things. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Very nice. Kind of forced into that. Okay, we get our 3rd land. Really hoping on a Goblin Chainwhirler next turn. I'm going to throw some blockers out, I guess. Leaving our artifact tank below. He's so much mana to cast 2 like nukes right now, though. We see a Sharkon, which does not make things easier, trust me. Absolutely brutal. Nothing we can do about this next turn. Taking 4 damage anyways. Welcome to the stream. Whoops, I don't know what that is. That's some footage I've been editing. Other project. LOL. We're just getting slammed with these dual lands. This would be cool if we're not playing another red deck, I guess. Could be good, could be bad. Sometimes I lose horribly to this deck. Our tank should be able to push through if we can pull it, though. That's an amazing blocker. Who even pulls that, right? Seeing a nice variety of decks. I was complaining about control decks and we've not seen one. Maybe we should see a few. If I do end up losing this, though, I might switch back to the tournament. Just because I did lose all yesterday afternoon. I actually don't mind that play. I'm not sure what it accomplishes. He's in full control, which annoys me a little bit. We're passing. We want him to play his Curious Obsession, which might only cost 2, and then he could sack his thing. But that's the same as what we were going to do anyways, I think. Just leaving this up in the meanwhile. Nice. Plays his Jin turn 3. That's a pretty cool play. 3/4 flyer. It's basically as good as it gets. No blocker. He's using a little bit of health here as cushion. I'm just going to try to combo. See what we can get. We do have 2 Steam-Kins. We could light up to victory if we have a lucky enough draw. Two attacks for 4. I think that's as good as we could have ever hoped for. If he does block, it dies. Just dealing with the Surge Mare. And now we are playing with our Chandra on the field, which really helps us. We're going to continue to light it up. Post turn or post attack phase. 2 Chandras. So we definitely have pressure on him. He's forced into a position where attacking is no longer viable. He needs to defend. And he also needs to mitigate the Chandra somehow. Another flyer. Another flyer. I hope to the High Lords we draw our Chainwhirler. Let's look at our draw percentage on our Chainwhirler. It is 7%. We've had worse. And he's taking 1 damage. So only 2 blockers, and we have 3 attackers, so we're going to take 5 and deal 1. So he has 1, 2, 6, 7 damage confirmed next turn. We're going to use our Chandras like an experimental frenzy here. The one on the far left can attack, so we're going to try to leave that one tapped out for mana. We still have 4 available mana to play. We get a shock, and we'll take one of his flyers out. Trigger our Kins again. And we will play our 3rd Chandra off of this Steam-Kin because it can attack. Pretty cool. Leaving those 2 Steam-Kins at 4. And we drew a land. Can't kill him this turn anyways, but we can disrupt the play a little bit. Losing 2 attackers, which helps me out greatly. Taking the 4 damage, keeping an attacker. I'm not 100% convinced on that play. He's on defense for sure now. He only has 1 in his graveyard, and it costs 8. So it would cost him 7. That's unplayable. I have 3 Steam-Kins and a Chandra. I don't think we're in a bad position. So we slipped a little bit in our rank, but we're climbing back up. Going over to our history here. We just lost 3 in a row. It makes my heart stop, but we had just won 4 in a row. So we're still sitting pretty. We are almost there. We're sitting at 58% with the deck. So we will get there. That's a very nice play. Obviously, we took it down from 4 to 1. Yeah, his best bet is to take it slow. That's a great draw. That is another very good draw. Plenty of land, no need to be tapping anything. That's going up top. We can put 4 through. Nice. It is not easy, that's for sure. Shit. I really want to push. Who's in the chat with me? Let's get a chat shout out. I want to know who this is if I'm playing for just myself, because I kind of want to jump over and watch the tournament. Now, I mean, like, who are you? Why are you watching me and not the tournament, bro? I appreciate that, but I think you're in the wrong house, friend. Oi! Who dare? Now there's more of you. Come on, guys. We're trying to shut it down and go watch the tournament. I guess I could pull it up and mute it, and then we could keep playing.
So percentages of hitting and all that.
There. Yeah, we're pretty close. Diamond tier 1. In tribute to this secondary viewer, we'll play one more. This one's for you, bud. This one's for me. Alright, let's see what we can do. We have 3 land into a Chainwhirler. I like that. And we have a turn 2 Steam-Kin. Our opponent mulligans down to 6, which is always great. Scry to the bottom, which is great as well. Into a tapped land, we're going to take advantage of that. Probably dealing with a turn 2 Thought Erasure. Getting rid of Light of the Stage, Steam-Kin, or Chainwhirler. I'm imagining it's Light of the Stage, but he's greedy guts. And he plays a Search for Skonta. It will reciprocate that greedy guts action with our Steam-Kin. He threw out an Oath of Kaya. He's really hurting for land. He needs that white land. So we're dropping a Wizard's Lightning. He does have a Cast Down, Moment of Craving. Son of a bitch. So that's a free removal because we're doing damage. Is a sorcery here, so I couldn't have main phased that. I'm going to go as far as lighting up the stage because those cards are protected from his Thought Erasure. We pull another Steam-Kin that he'll have to deal with. Throwing out a Teferi for land. He pulls a Thought Erasure and no land. Probably taking out our Chainwhirler. No, he's got creatures covered apparently. He's more concerned about the spells. So I'm going to Runaway Steam-Kin into our Lava Whirler, which we now have 2 on. And we're hitting for 5. This is great news. Silly control deck. Can't find any lands. Oh, no land again. What is happening? Yeah, this is good game, friend. Sorry about your luck. Perfect. That was that. We are continuing to sit very pretty. I'd love to know who this viewer is. I'm gonna close it down for the day unless you shout me out in the chat, bro. Yeah, so that's that. I might use some of this footage later. We're getting so damn close. How long have we been recording? 41 minutes. Fuck it, let's play one more. Lucky draw. What's up, bro? It's a pretty good draw for ourselves, thank you. Playing our Steam-Kin off the start. Into a secondary Steam-Kin. All attack for 2. And now we light up the stage. He's countering our light up the stage, which is nice. Now he's thought he was gonna play Kai's Wrath. So we will Chainwhirl into this. Pop his Guild Mage off. I'm sure he's seen that coming. And we're hitting for quite a few. We'll end turn there. Hold our Wizard's Lightning with us in case we do see a Kai's Wrath. We see this. With power, yeah. So we're gonna pop both of these down and just throw a Wizard's Lightning in so they're below 4. Woo! So we're back to where we were. We're gonna jump in immediately. Thanks for the gems, thanks for the lucky draw, and thank you for Mythic. It's been a lot of fun playing with you guys. I'm looking forward to getting back onto our original decks and what have you. This was more work than I thought it would be, but it's definitely paid off here. And I'm really looking forward to watching the tournament for the rest of the day. Our opponent mulliganed down to 6, and it goes to the bottom. We'll let him play. We have no plays, really. It's all burn spells in our hand, which is less than ideal, but we could take out anything he plays. An outrageous amount of burn spells in our hand. There's no way he has this much. Continuing just to stack lands. We have 2, 4, 6, 9, 12 in hand. We're resolving this with a Wizard's Lightning. An ungodly amount of land. Quit drawing land, please. Steam-Kin. I guess we should remove that too. continuing to draw land, but it's doing us no good. And our opponent's starting to burn us with his extra spells. Oh my god. He does have us down to 12. We're going to have to start zapping back. We finally get a play, and it's our tank, thank goodness. Great burn by our friend here. Come on, Chandra. Okay, so we do get a little bit out here. And we can't not go for it. Or else it just goes to our face, right? Little did he know, we can buff it up by an additional cost. And unless he has a shock, we just smash for 7. Mizzium Tank again, baby. Into a Steam-Kin. No, he would have played his shock. Trying to sneak past. Nice. Oh. We really need to play Chandra. We get her. Good game. That's it. Mizzium Tank saves the day. I think I've made my argument for it today, as well as yesterday. This whole week, we've been absolutely crushing it with Mizzium Tank. Oh, I can breathe again. Woof, woof, woof. Shout out to my viewer, or I should say viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's been an absolute pleasure. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment on all my shiznit. If you do, you're going to be entered into a couple different draws that we're doing on our way to greatness. Up to 500,000 in gems. Check out the card in the beginning of this video. It's like in the first few seconds in your top right. You can click that, and it'll bring it all up. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Wizards of the Coast. This is an amazing game. And yeah, I hope you're looking forward to seeing more, because I'm definitely looking forward to being here more. I hope you guys all have a wicked day, and we're We're actually going to break through the deck list really quick before I sign off. Just for all you hardcore fans here who have not fucking immediately exited. We have 3 Firebrands, 4 Lavarunners, 4 Shocks, 4 Steam-Kins, 4 Pyromancers, 4 Lightning Strikes, 3 Goblin Chainwhirlers, which I think is the magical number there. 4 Light Up the Stages, which has absolutely saved us while ramping our Steam-Kins up. 4 Wizard Lightnings, and 4 Mizzium Tanks, and 3 Chandras. We tuned it into 19 lands, down from 20. We're still pulling a lot of lands sometimes, but we also get choked out here and there. So I think 19 is the perfect balance with losing one of our Goblin Chainwhirlers. And we put in a couple more Mizzium Tanks. Yesterday we dropped the Mizzium Tanks for a little bit and our rank fell way back. And then I was at a friend's house. We were playing his red deck with the Mizzium Tanks. And we shot up. We were winning rank all night. And so this morning I put in the Mizzium Tanks. And there you'll have it. Mythic, 93%. I'm absolutely not sure what the percentage is. It could be my vault. It could be just where I'm sitting in the Mythic. Yeah, I'm excited to maybe push my limited rank up a little bit now as well, right? We'll get that in Mythic too, potentially. Again, thank you guys so much, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. And yeah, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.